What is the HFT Teacher Leaders Program? The HFT Teacher Leaders Program empowers and celebrates educators to lead, innovate, and inspire, shaping leaders to champion the future of education in Hartford, Connecticut. Our mission is to equip educators to drive sustainable change in Hartford Public Schools. And our vision is to recognize teachers as key architects of excellence in our schools and communities. What do teacher leaders do? Each month, we educators nationwide gather on a Saturday to discuss local and state policy issues and personal action research projects. We develop plans to build community support for schools, network, and form alliances with city and state leaders and policymakers. To that end, this year we have reached out to, met, learned from, and formed alliances with President of HFT, Carol Gale, Hartford's Board of Education members, Shante Brody and Tyrone Walker, retired Deputy Speaker of the Connecticut House of Representatives, Ed Vargas, Hartford Public Schools ELA District Coach, Cy Ray Fisher, Hartford Schools Reports writer, Walt Kiena, and Hartford News editor and staff writer, Ann Gushdigian, community advocate, activist, and founder of Camora's Cultural Corner, Camora Harrington, and the Director of Community and Engagement State and School Finance Project, Erica Haynes. What do our teacher leaders projects include? Teacher leaders research projects include community actions to improve academic outcomes for students. By leveraging teacher voices and expertise, we seek to influence policy decisions impacting Hartford's classrooms. Additionally, we connect educational research to policy and practice, emphasizing teachers' pivotal role in innovation and reimagining education. This year, we, Hartford teacher leaders, have accomplished spectacular work to ignite necessary changes and progress in our schools and district policies and practices. Elizabeth's research explored how parents can become effective partners in the use of technology at Capital Prep. Summer in her research investigated which changes must be made to increase student enrollment in the Black and Latino Studies course offered at HMTCA. Geraldine conducted her research to explore how Milner Middle School can better implement trauma-informed practices in 8th grade classes. Rachel's research pondered the question, how class size impacts available supports for multilingual learners and special education students at Hartford Public High School, while Lisa's research in special ed looked at whether and how class size might impact referrals to special ed at Kinsella. Alicia conducted her research to find out how the amount of teacher prep time correlates to the effectiveness of teaching at the elementary level at Hartford's elementary schools. Sheena, in her research, took a careful look at whether and how Hartford Public Schools' current new teacher onboarding practices and training actually correlate to teacher retention in the district. Akeem, like Rachel and Lisa, also conducted his research around special education. His research focused on how Global Communications Academy can adequately provide support and resources to improve the performance of special ed students. And finally, Lida's research focused on whether Hartford Public Schools' World Languages program aligns with the best practices, standards, goals, and priorities of world language education in the state of Connecticut and nationwide. Our call to action. Our nation is in an education crisis, and Hartford, Connecticut is not excluded. Today we have the opportunity right now to reimagine the teaching profession, to include the infrastructure, research-based and teacher-informed policies and resources that teachers need in order to advance high-quality instruction and learning. School admins, Board of Ed members, city leaders, and policymakers, we challenge you starting today to speak to us teachers. Hear us? Get to know us and trust us. And form alliances with us. After all, we are your children's educators. Let us work together, ensuring that every decision we make in education is rooted in the rich soil of classroom experiences, cultivated by indispensable teacher expertise and insights, and harvested for the betterment of every student in Hartford. Hartford's families and children deserve no less. Step up and act today. Thank you.